Welcome to the showdown between High Elves, led by Elario the Everqueen, and the Greenskin, led by Skarsnik. Quite a unusual pick, they usually get Orc Lord. Let's see the army compositions. 2 spears on the front, 2 spears on the flanks on the back, 1 Phoenix Guard on the back of my army, 3 White Lions, 2 Lothian Sea Guards, and 1 normal archer. The big budget of my army, a Star Dragon and Elario on her bird with Star of Avalon, Arcanium Forging, Earth Blood, and Pass Protection. For my enemy, 5 Night Goblins vanguarded behind my army, including the 8 Peculinis, the Regiment of Hanel, that is unbreakable. On my right flank, 2 Forest Goblin Spider Riders, hiding in the woods. The front line of his army, 4 Goblin Spears, 1 Orc Boys, and behind, 1 Orc Big Guns protecting his lord, Skarsnik, 1 Goblin Big Boss, 2 Orc Boar Boys, and 1 Goblin Shaman with Foot of Gork, Fist of Gork, and Brain Burst, and of course the Wa. So let's get the battle started. As soon as we start here, he will start moving his units here to the back so they don't get detected, and I move my army to the front. I wanted to fight his units while they were on the water, so they would have a debuff. But I don't move far enough for it. I will start moving Elario to the front. I wanted to get an Arcanium Forging to prevent the Wa, but I used it on the wrong target, as you will see soon. Here, instead of targeting the Orc Shaman, I go for the Lord. It's really the Lord that has the Wa, but not in this case, Goblins don't have the Wa. He will take Arcanium Forge, so he will only take some damage and delay his abilities. Here, the Orc Spider started advancing and taking some arrow fire. It has a lot of armor and my archers are not armor piercing, so not a lot of damage. Here the ambush starts, and I send my dragon to throw a breath on the spider, but it goes mostly wasted. Only one part of the breath hit the spider. Here I throw my Phoenix Guard and the spears to protect my archers, but a few goblins will still hit them. On here, we will throw the spiderlings here, and I get my dragon to fight the spider. But we don't want that fight, and we'll start fleeing with his spider, leaving his melee units to fight the dragon. Here, the spiderlings got routed, and my units are holding. I throw a White Lions here to help on the fight against the Night Goblins. And on this side, he charged all his cav on my spearmen. I throw an arrow here to help keep his leadership, as he's completely surrounded by units. Here, a Foot of Gork hit a few White Lions, but mostly my Lothian Sea Guard. My healing here is keeping the spearmen, has kept the spearmen alive. And finally free my dragon from this fight here, and go for a breath on his lord. As you can see here, around 500 damage. It's a good damage. It's a small unit, so don't take that much damage. But here, 500 damage on the charge, and another 500 on another attack. So, a lot of damage on him. Another damage from the charge of Elario, and I throw a healing here. I keep fighting. I thought Elario could finish off Skarsnik, but he is not a pushover in melee, and he has help. Get his Orc Big Guns to help his lord against Elario right away, and they have a lot of damage with anti-large. Skarsnik also has anti-large, and Elario don't have armor. I throw Star of Avalon, but even with Star of Avalon, Elario is still taking a lot of damage. My dragon is winning the fight against the Spider Queen. At least this is a good point in this fight. The other sides, everything from the goblins has fled almost. There's just this pocket and this pocket fight. Here, Elario has fled the fight. The Wa is working, but too late. Only a few units are benefiting from it. Most of his units had fled the field. And the 8 Piclonians are here, shielding in the woods. Another breath attack on the spider. This time it did a lot of damage, about 800. And as the spider is free, my dragon goes for his lord again. And again, 1000 damage. And last hit. Skarsnik became dragon. And with the death of the lord, everything will start flaming. The Greenskins don't survive if you kill their lord. Their units don't have the leadership to hold. Unless you go full elite army. As you see, everything shattered, except the 8 Piclonians that are here, chilling. They saw this lately was useless and they didn't want to die. My enemy will soon see they here, and he won't wait for me to fight them. He will just leave the battle. Let's look here. The MVP of this fight, my Star Dragon, he got 3 chevrons on this fight. My Phoenix Guard got 1. It started with 1 already, so it only got 1 chevron. The dragon did most of the damage against Skarsnik and the Ragnarok Spider Queen, and some damage to the Orc Big Ants too. So what my enemy could have done to win this fight, I don't think he could have won this fight. Even with my mistake on throwing the Arcanium Forger on the wrong target, he could have used the Y at the start, it would have helped him. Used all his units, it would have helped too. And if he used the Foot of Gork on my Phoenix Guard, not on Lothern Sea Guard, it would also have helped him. Phoenix Guard was my most expensive unit of infantry, 1400 gold. It's a lot of gold. 1 Foot of Gork would have decimated them. But his Cav, he could have cycle charged my White Lions instead of throwing everything on a spear unit. When Orc big boys don't have the armor to stand against my spearmen. And that's it. If he had done all that, it would have been a much closer fight, but in the end, he had no answer for my Star Dragon, so he would have lost. And that's it. I ask you to leave your like and subscribe, and as always, I see you next time.